The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
हमारे एक स्वॉर्ड भी डैमेज हो गई है। अब उसे रिपेयर कैसे करना है वो पता लगाना पड़ेगा हमें। इस तरफ नहीं उस तरफ जाना है।
Go.
Talk to the Baron about his family. हमें फिर से उससे बात करनी है। पूरा कासल सामने।
Hey
बीच का आ
there.
गया सामने आगे। ब्रिज स्वॉर्ड क्यों निकाली?
Wait, it worked? Oh!
Well,
ये क्या बेच रहा है?
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? Me lad, it's not exactly bursting, but what I got's sure to please.
Show me what you got.
Like to take a look.
World map. J.R. Smith.
So you're that white one.
उससे बात करनी है। Forger.
How may I assist you?
Looking for a master armorer. It's a
Need some
armor.
armor.
Components नहीं है हमारे पास। कुछ भी बना नहीं सकते हम। रिपेयर ये तो करना था हमें। यस रिपेयर हो गया। इक्विप उसका भी रिपेयर करना है। ड्यूरेबिलिटी है इन सब में, इसकी कम है। और डिसमेंटल ओके डिसमेंटल और कुछ नहीं करना है हमें। शॉप में क्या है? बहुत कुछ है यार। और कुछ नहीं करना है हमें। Farewell.
So long.
हमारी स्वord तो रिपेयर हो गई.
Witcher, a word, please. Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
No time.
No time.
This'll
फालतू की
only
बकवास के
take
लिए
a
हमारे पास
minute.
टाइम नहीं है.
That night, when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside, what did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which,
इसको
know
वो
where he
जानना
is.
है कि हमने
Garden.
पिछली रात को
Spends
किया
a lot
क्या.
of time sitting
जब
there.
बारोन ने
the bloke.
सबको घर में रहने को कहा
Drunk.
था रात के
No,
टाइम.
don't drink, don't eat. Just sit.
अपने काम से काम रखना. क्या कहा? उस तरफ है वो रहा. लव लेटर. रीड. माय डियरेस्ट हस्बैंड. Jennifer instruction. Talk.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
What about your family? मैं उसके family
Got
के
some
बारे में बात
information
करनी
about
है.
your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
I will go. हम जाएंगे.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this. Call it enticement. And this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well,
अगर इस सीरी के बारे में बताता है तो
Word
ये हम
once given.
आना को ढूंढेंगे.
when Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
फिर से सीरी की स्टोरी.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Whole haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kermorhen on the road. Kermorhen.
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads as I recall.
I am an exception.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
'Cause you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
कावड़
What happened? You get the jitters?
इसी पे बैट लगा रहे ये लोग
No.
हंटिंग पे.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever? Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
घोड़ा और स्वर्ण दाव पे लगे हैं. वेलन नॉट टेमेरिया. सनराइज. सुबह हो चुकी है. क्यूट खरगोश.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
जो सबसे पहले टावर तक पहुंचेगा वो जीत जाएगा. हॉर्स रेस है ये.
Come on, Siri.
Let's
don't
begin
you
the horse
embarrass
race.
us.
With the Baron, the horse race. Go.
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Kick it.
Sure how it's done.
बारम पीछे ही है.
Hoof it. Hoof it.
Come on, lass.
जीत गए हम. Story, the race, quest completed.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
बारन ने घोड़ा दे दिया उसको.
What?
कोई आवाज आ रही. ग्रिफिन.
Another chance to win.
मेरे ख्याल से ग्रिफिन था वो.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all
Fight
had
me, दिखाई.
forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making
ये हम अबे
piss
आगे
poor
तभी बताएगा
progress.
They
जब हम
split
इसकी
up.
वाइफ को
Hadn't considered
ढूंढ
that
लेंगे.
possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find
हमें
Anna
इसकी
too.
वाइफ को ढूंढना होगा पहले. वेंट नहीं खेलना है. Let's play Gwent.
Ever play Gwent?
I do. And what's more, I usually
खेलना ही
win.
होगा.
If you've a deck, sit down. Outplay me, and I'll give you one of my unique cards. How's that for enticement?
Not now. नहीं खेलना है.
We'll play another time.
Find Tamara, the Baron's daughter, in Oxenfurt. बाहर जाना है हमें. रास्ता उस तरफ. हमारा रोच कहाँ पे है? रोच
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A rag doll.
Uh-huh.
monsters ही monsters. हम पहुंचने आए हैं हो रहा आगे ऑक्सनफर्ट
Crawl back under your rock.
Come on, Roach.
Oh! In a hurry.
बहुत सारे लोग हैं आगे
Outside I live amidst such crowds.
तो अंदर जाना है
Halt! No passage.
अंदर
Case
नहीं
of
जाने
the
दे रहे
plague
वो लोग
surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
I have got a pass हमारे पास पास है
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal. The red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
चलो अंदर तो जाने मिला
Come through. In a hurry.
अंदर आजा
Redania. Watch your step. Cat eyes. Oh, Mark. Geralt, Riviera.
The witch hunters defend us from monsters.
यहाँ तो बहुत सारे घर है और लोग भी बहुत सारे हैं यहाँ तो बाहरों की जगह से तो बहुत ही अच्छी जगह है ये
Come on now.
पहुंच गया हम
Long live Radovid.
पहुंच गए
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek send you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
वो यहाँ
Wait
है
a
भी कि नहीं
moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
वो उसे लेने जा रहा है कैट
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father send you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Father's worried about you.
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
He cares about you both. You are right, he is a jackass.
You're right. Your father's a jackass.
Glad we agree. But in that case, why are you helping him?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Why did your mother miscarry? Or what happened to your mother? ये मैं जानना
I
है.
don't mean to pry, but
बारह ने उसे मारा
I
था
know your
कि
mother had a
क्या हुआ था?
miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. She must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
What happened to your mother? और उसके बाद क्या हुआ उसकी माँ को?
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
What will you do now? अब तुम क्या करोगी?
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends? वो कौन है?
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
What about your father?
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
And who are you? अब तू कौन है?
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden. Witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where will you take her? अब तुम
Where are
लोग
you
कहाँ
gonna take
जाने
her?
वाले हो?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
अब वो अपनी मॉम को ढूंढने जा रही है. इसके लिए उसने चर्च की मदद लिया और कुछ विच हंटर्स की भी. Talk to the Baron about Tamara. फिर से बारों के पास वापस जाना है हमें. इतनी दूर क्या है यार?
Watch your step. In a hurry. Everyone to me! To me!
Has she got a black cat?
I see, eh?
Western Gate, Oxenfurt.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion. Long live Radovid! Come through. Oh! Got a pack. Oh!
Watch where you step.
बाहर तो आ गया। पीछे था फास्ट ट्रैवल का। हो रहा फास्ट ट्रैवल। वर्ल्ड मैप। हमें जाना है वापस यहाँ पे। एग्जैक्टली जाना कहाँ है हमें? हम अभी यहाँ पे है। यहाँ पे जाना है हमें। यहाँ तक फास्ट ट्रैवल हम कर सकते हैं।